All right, I appreciate the comment, but got to put you in your place. So there's so many people who have this scarcity mindset, believing that small businesses that are being sold for no tax. I've made a video about a business being sold for up to $6 million tax-free, assuming that they meet certain conditions, has any impact on anyone besides the business owner. What you got to realise is the reason why the government put these things into place. So, small business is the number one employer of individuals in this country. And if it's the reason why there are so many tax incentives for small business owners is because the government recognises this. Now, we've got to realise, and forgive my rooster in the background, his name's Woody. The reason why the government makes these incentives is because they realise that the place that they collect the most amount of tax is PAYG, or pay-as-you-go withholding, on employees, right? And with small business owners being the number one employer of employees in this country, by making incentives for small business owners like myself in order to grow and scale a business and try and work towards getting a tax-free sale, then that ultimately incentivises them to employ more people, because we've got to realise that a business can only grow if they've got more people in that business. When they employ more people, then those people have incomes. When they have incomes, they can spend money in the economy. And this ultimately is how the economy functions. So we've got to realise that this is not a one-dimensional perspective. Having a scarcity mindset of trying to throw shade at small business owners and talking about corporate greed and the reason why this is fueling the cost of living crisis, we've got to distinguish the difference between a small business, which in the ATO's eyes is anything less than $50 million, right? And the big corporations, which are multi-billion-dollar enterprises. I'm not quite sure if you acknowledge this, but a billion-dollar enterprise, a multi-billion-dollar enterprise, is so far disconnected from even a $50 million business. And in my last video, I wasn't even talking about a $50 million business. I was talking about a $6 million business, and them being able to get access to their business sale tax-free. Now, let's talk about other reasons why this business is being sold tax-free. Most small business owners, because they're reinvesting their business and hiring more people, don't contribute money to superannuation, or if they do, it's a very little amount. For that reason, they don't have the same superannuation guarantee going in and compounding it throughout their entire lifetime. How are they supposed to fund themselves in retirement? Secondly, the failure statistics of small businesses is that 4 out of 5 small businesses fail in 5 years. 98% of them fail in 10. That tells me that 2% of businesses actually succeed. And it's also around about 2% of all businesses that ever get over $2 million in revenue anyway. So you got to understand the economics of what allows you to live in an amazing country like this. It is small business that is the backbone of this economy. And without these kinds of incentives, people aren't incentivized to take the risk to grow and scale their business. And therefore, it means that less small businesses start and less people have jobs. So I hope this gives you a little bit of insight around how these things actually work. Hopefully it can shift your perspective on the matter. If not, wish you all the best.